Yeah, once again, thank you for coming, everybody. Welcome to three business credit hacks. Learn how to get over the speed bumps in building business credit. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Noel A. Booker Sr. with Business Credit Builder.us. And what we do is help entrepreneurs and business owners build business credit and access funding. Today, we're going to go over three business credit hacks. Really, we're going to talk about how to get over the speed bumps that you come across in building business credit. Okay? What's this? Okay. Pardon my sunglasses because I had surgery on my eye, so it's helping me with the glare. All right. So bear with me. Okay, so let's get down. Now, in building your business credit, right? You can do the steps pretty easily in building business credit because it's stuff that you normally do. You got to get an account, you got to make a purchase, you got to make a payment. You also got to pull your business credit reports, right? And then you strategize on how to build up your business credit. And I teach you how to do that in my webinars on YouTube, every single step. Okay. And you can do this on your own. You don't need me. You don't need any help. When you look at my webinars, I teach you all the steps. All right. So you can do this on your own. But when building business credit, you come across speed bumps that slow you down. Now, it might take you 3 months to figure out that you even had a mistake, and then another 3 months to fix the mistake. Okay. And time is money. So you want to get to the funding as soon as you can with building business credit, right? And it takes time building business credit. All right. I tell my clients, this ain't the let's go get a bunch of money at one time. Business credit takes time. It's a step-by-step process. Each step is needed for the next step, so there's no skipping steps, right? Okay, so let's get into the first speed bump, which is a big speed bump, which is the application. The application is the biggest speed bump, and it's the most important speed bump. Let me give an example. On the application, there's nothing but a bunch of fields, right? And each field that they're asking you to put information, they're doing something. For instance, the name, right? When it asks for your business name, what they are doing is pulling up a database of all businesses with a similar name as yours. And this is most likely a computer doing this. And they needed to match up exactly to your business name. Now, let's say you're doing your application, you're in a rush. You abbreviate the name. You didn't put the dash that's in there. You didn't put the LLC or the INC on it, right? And then the system tries to match it up and does not get an exact match. It needs to match exactly. And when that happens, when they can't match it exactly, then they can deny you and they don't have to tell you why they denied you. And this goes for everything that's on the application. Each thing that's on the application, they're doing something. Learn more about that on my YouTube channel. Check it out, businesscreditbuilder.us, and check out that YouTube channel, right? Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, only got 39 more subscribers to get to 1,000 subscribers. Holy mackerel. So help me out with that on YouTube. Click subscribe. Make a comment. Help me out on that end. Okay, let's get to another business credit hack or another speed bump that happens, right? Okay, the next one is reporting agencies, right? You have to understand the importance of the reporting agencies and getting your business credit report, okay, for your business. There's three companies, Dun& Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. Okay, these are the three reporting agencies. And the reporting agencies, what they're in business of doing is collecting information, repackaging it, and selling it. Now, for a business owner, What we will get from the business credit reporting agencies is the business credit report of our business, which when we fill out that application, they're going to go look at that business credit report and they do not need to ask you permission to do so. Okay? With personal credit, they got to ask you permission, right? So the problem comes across like this. You got these trade lines, right? Which means you got an account that they gave you credit. You made a purchase and you made a payment. When you make that payment, they send a report to the business credit reporting agencies so they can put that trade line on your business credit report. Now, these businesses are not in the business of doing after the sale transactions. They're in the business of selling whatever they just sold you. So the ones that say they report and who they report to, that's what you need to know, is who they report to, right? When they report, they don't do that well. Okay. So sometimes they don't get it there right, or it might be incorrect. And that's why you need access to your business credit reports and how to read them. If you are not pulling your business credit report and knowing how to read them, you're not going to be able to get far in building up your business credit because it's important to understand. And now, when I say it's difficult to read them, it's difficult to read them because of this, right? Let me give you one reason it's difficult to read them. When you have these trade lines, they don't say, this is your Home Depot account and your limit is this and you made these payments. No, don't say that. It says it lists your trade lines by category, right? So you got to strategize. What trade lines do they look at? They say, oh, I got 3 trade lines. Well, which ones do they say I have? And then when I make a payment, when do I look on that credit report to make sure that this one gets on there, right? So, and you got to know when to expect the trade line to hit your credit report. Okay. Okay. So that's one thing about it. The speed bump is being able to pull your credit reports and know how to read them. And that's what we do at Business Credit Builder. We teach you how to do that. Okay. Which saves you time, gets you over these speed bumps. Okay. Now, the third speed bump before we get out of here is, all right, this is a good one. All right. This is a good one. So check it out. Some vendors will not report your trade line if you buy the item and you pay for the item in the same month. Okay. Which ones you don't know. Okay. It's just an internal thing. So my strategy with my clients is I tell them this is what you do. Every time you get an account, you want to know who they report to, which would be Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, or Experian. Now you know who they report to. And then you want to know when they report. Most companies report at the end of the month. So this is a strategy that I use for my clients. We're going to make a purchase close to the end of the month, about the 25th of the month, right? Then the end of the month comes and we owe, right? This business owes for this bill, for this invoice we just got on the 25th. Now we owe. And then you want to pay for this invoice in the first week of the next month within 14 days. Because if you pay it within 14 days, the report that they send in says they paid that bill early. If you pay between the 15th day and the 30th day, the report that they sent in says you paid that bill on time. And if you paid it on the 31st day, then the report there says that you paid late. Okay. Come to one of my live if you got some questions, right? Or you put questions in the chat. All right. And everybody in the chat right now, put your business name and the state that you're in. So we'll see what type of businesses we got out there. All right. And it's good to come to my live webinars You go to businesscreditbuilder.us/events. Go to the events page and check out when the next live events are, because in the live events you get discounts on the products and you get to ask questions, right? Live on the spot questions, right? All right, everybody. That's it for today. Business Credit Builder. Make sure you get your free business credit guide on how to build business credit by going to businesscreditbuilder.us. Thank you all for joining. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Yo, what up? How you in? Let's go, man. Boom.